What we're going to look at in this module is your relationships with the client, from everything from getting a new client and bidding on projects, how to structure your pricing, how to be effective in communicating with them. And the reason for that is it's very important to make yourself available to the client. It's very important from their standpoint. And so if you can cater to that, then you're going to be more successful. So what this module is on is really the whole client and provider relationship. The first thing we're going to look at is finding clients. Okay, this is easy if you know how, but this is one of the most important parts if you're just starting out in something like this, is because you've got to be able to get those customers. At first, don't expect to get a whole lot, because you've got to slowly build your business up. But what I'm going to show you is a way to be effective so that, at the beginning of this, if you don't know, if you're not familiar, if you don't have the experience, a lot of this would be hit and miss. What I want to do is kind of streamline that process for you and tell you maybe some of the mistakes that I have made in the past and what I'm doing now that works. I'm going to literally be revealing secrets to you about how I do business, about where I do business. But I'm not worried about it because there's no shortage of work out there for this type of thing. In fact, I'll be honest with you, there are not a lot of good quality video providers out there. By that, what I mean is people that will do the things that are needed to make a client happy. At least on what I'm talking about here is on the sites that I'm mentioning. Now, there are some big companies, some huge companies that provide this kind of service to, larger outfits for, of course, a reasonable fee. But at the beginning, you're going to use the techniques that I'm going to show you to find clients. But that's not how things will probably continue, because what happens usually, if you're good at what you do and if people like it and you've got a good price, then you're going to build yourself up a list of clientele, and more than likely they will keep you pretty busy. I deal with probably maybe 6 or 7 regular clients, and then I do, an occasional time or two that I have new people come in and they just order one thing. But like I said, I've got 6 or 7 clients that provide me steady work, almost more than I can handle. What I will do, though, is occasionally I keep my accounts at the sites that I'm going to talk to you about in just a minute. I keep those accounts, and occasionally I'll go there if maybe